Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be a little bit different. This video is going to be about my breast reduction journey and experience that I had. I had my breast reduction surgery on February 29th of 2020, and it's already July 3rd, so it's been a little bit over 4 months, and I've been wanting to make this video for so long, but I just honestly haven't had time. Today's Friday and I didn't work today, so now I finally have time to make this video. I wrote everything down because it's already like take 10 and I just want to make sure I cover everything. So I'm gonna start off with my age and my height. I am 37 years old and I am 5 feet tall, so I'm pretty short. My breasts before my surgery were a size 36J, and I got that information by measuring myself and putting my measurements in a website that does like custom bras, and that ended up being my breast size, a size 36J. The only bras that I ever had were a 36 double D because that's the biggest cup size that I found in Target or Victoria's Secret and stuff like that. So here's a picture of me wearing a size 36 double D. As you can tell, there's so much spillage on the top and on the bottom, and I was never able to find a bra that like would cover my whole boob. But that really wasn't the issue for me. The issue for me was the pain that I would get in my back, on my shoulders, on my neck, and my posture was just really bad, and it was only getting worse. I finally made the decision to get my breast reduction process started because of Nicole Castillo here on YouTube. She shared her experience, and I was just really motivated to finally start the process on my breast reduction. I ended up actually contacting her surgery center where she got her surgery done with Dr. Barrett in Beverly Hills, and I was quoted $15,000 to $16,000 for the breast reduction surgery, and that was just a little bit too much out of my price range. Now they do offer like credit and stuff like that, but I just really wanted to pay for my surgery and get it over with. I didn't want to add another bill to all of the bills that I already have, and on top of that pay interest. I ended up contacting and doing consultations with a couple of surgeons in Tijuana, Mexico. My mom and her family are all from Tijuana, so I knew that there's a lot of really good surgeons, and a couple of my family has also had surgery in Tijuana, so I wasn't really too scared. But I did want to make sure that this time I did all of my research with choosing a doctor in Tijuana, Mexico, because sometimes, you know, your experience might not be good if you didn't do, you know, a lot of research on your surgeon that you choose in Tijuana or another DR or whatever it may be. I ended up choosing Dr. Rodolfo Castillo, and I am so happy with my decision, and I wouldn't change my surgeon anymore. Like, if I am gonna get anything done, I'm gonna go with him because I just had such a good experience and I love my results. Some of the other surgeons that I had contacted were recommending for me to get implants, and that was just something that I was not okay with. Like, I didn't want to get implants. The whole thing about getting a breast reduction is reducing the size of your breast. The way that my surgeon, Dr. Rodolfo Castillo, did his consultation with me was via email. I sent him my pictures, and then he sent them back with like markings on my picture and telling me, you know, I can take away this much, and this would be like your result. He'll move the nipple up here and like stuff like that. And I really appreciated that because he was actually one of the only surgeons that took the time out to sketch out, measure, and do all of that like for a consultation. I was just so thankful. And he's also a member of a lot of great associations that, you know, Dr. Barrett from Beverly Hills was a part of. So I knew that, you know, he was board certified, he was part of really good associations, he had really great reviews, his before and after pictures were amazing, and my whole experience was just really good. And I'm so happy and so grateful that I chose him as my surgeon. So I ended up putting my deposit, I believe it was a $700 deposit, to set my date. I know that they were having a like a sale or like a promotion for the month of February, so I ended up booking my surgery with him. It was a little bit over $3,000. It was about $3,600 for the whole thing, and that included labs, that included the night stay at the hospital, that included a compression garment, the medication after, before and after consultations with the surgeon. And if I'm missing anything else, I'll put it down below, along with his social media, so you guys can contact him if you guys are interested in getting a breast reduction or anything else. He's honestly a really good surgeon, and I really recommend him. I ended up going about 2 weeks before my surgery to get my blood work, just to make sure that I was okay and healthy enough to go through surgery. Now, the day of surgery, I think I recorded a little bit of it. I'm gonna try and see if I can put it together and make it like into a mini vlog. It wasn't a lot of clips because the day just went by so quick, but whatever I have, I'm gonna try and put it together and do a separate video. So you guys should subscribe so that you guys can know when I put that video up. If it's already up, I'll link it in the description of this video. Okay, so the day of surgery came, and it was a Saturday. So me and my family drove up to Tijuana on Friday night, and we got a hotel that was right behind the surgery. So I actually, the day of the surgery, I just walked into the hospital. When I went in, I was crying in the lobby. I don't know, I wasn't having second thoughts or anything. I knew that I wanted to get this done, but I was just so nervous and scared. As soon as Dr. Rodolfo came in, I felt this weight just lift off my shoulders, and I felt such peace. He started marking me up, and then I was prepared, and I was rolled into surgery. I kind of remember waking up during surgery. I don't know if this was me dreaming, but I remember me waking up and just seeing like this big metal lights, and you could see the reflection, so I was able to see, and I saw my nipple this small and just yellow all around. I didn't feel any pain. I wasn't scared. I woke up for like a second or two or 3 or 4, and I remember trying to talk, and then I just fell asleep. So after surgery, I was in like a recovery section outside of where they did the surgery, just to, you know, make sure that everything was okay. I had a nurse by my side every single time I woke up. There was like a different nurse, I guess because I was just sleeping for so long. And I couldn't feel my legs because I think they did it, I think they did like kind of like an epidural. So my legs were totally asleep. I couldn't feel my legs, but before that they told me that I wouldn't feel my legs, so I wasn't scared. I ended up feeling my legs a couple of hours after I got out of surgery, and I went to my room where I met my family, and everything was good. I wasn't in any type of pain. I wasn't feeling soreness. They gave me jello, they gave me chicken noodle soup, they gave me juice. I was just really taken care of, and there was always somebody coming in and out and checking up on me. Now, when you get out of surgery, don't be scared if your boobs are tiny. My boobs were so small. They were honestly like probably like an A cup or smaller, but it was because he also did a lift, so I felt up here that my boobs were up here. I knew that all of that needed to drop, and then my boobs would get their shape. Honestly, I wouldn't have been mad if they were that small, but there was just way too much tissue for me to have my boobs that small. So he ended up removing as much as he could safely without doing any like damages. I ended up getting an anchor incision with the circle around the areola, down and then under. I'm going to be showing you guys my scar at the end of this video so that you guys can see. For the first, I went to work a week after my surgery. I was honestly okay to go back to work on the 3rd or 4th day. But yeah, I had time off of work. I had, let's see, it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I had like 8 days of recovery time before I went back to work. And I was fine at work. I just couldn't do any heavy lifting. I couldn't really like push heavy things. I just kind of, which that's not what I do at work, so it was fine for me. But if you work like at a warehouse, or if you do heavy lifting, maybe you might need, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks off work. The hardest thing that I thought about the whole experience was showering, because I didn't want to get any of the tape wet. I was taped up for 2 weeks. At the 3rd week, I went back to Tijuana and I got the tapes removed. And yeah, so I was so scared of getting them wet. I got them wet fully one time, and it was like the 4th day out of surgery that I needed to wash my hair. So I, you know, got them wet, but I had the shower in the back of me and everything was just running down. The way that I showered, that worked for me, was I actually took like a plastic stool inside the shower with me, and I sat down and I kind of just, you know, with a bucket, I'll shower myself, I'll scrub myself, and then I'll rinse myself. And the days that I would wash my hair, because I don't wash my hair every day, the days that I would have to wash my hair, I would get on my knees and I would go put my head under the faucet and I'll wash my hair like that, because I was just so scared of getting my boobs wet. I just didn't want to get them wet. So when I got my tapes removed, I saw my boobs, and honestly it was a little bit scary, but you know, I knew that those were not going to be my end results. Everything is still healing, and everything is just going to look 10 times better with time. You know, I think it takes up to 6 months to a year to fully recover, if I'm not mistaken. So don't be scared or don't be discouraged if you don't like your results the first couple of weeks. That's not what they're gonna look like. It's gonna change. I promise you, you'll be happy. Now, these are some of the things that I used all the time. This is one of them. I got these from Amazon. It came with the pack. I don't know exactly how much. I'll put the picture up here of as well as the link in the description if you guys want to use these. I used every single one but one, because this was in my mom's room. But I'm going to show you guys how I use this. Now, I also used some gauze pads, square pads, and I put that over my nipple. And then with this is really long, you guys. So I did this like this, and I did it until there was no more. Or you can even actually cut it and just make it longer, but I usually just did it like 3 times. So I had this, and I would put this from here, which is where the incision is, like this, and then like this, and then I'll have the pads here, and then I would put my bra on top. Now, I did that for a long time because I just wanted to keep everything sanitary and clean. So I use these so much. I really recommend you guys to purchase these if you guys are gonna have a breast reduction. Now I'm gonna talk about some of the sports bras. I still wear these bras to this day. I haven't worn a regular bra because, you know, the pandemic, and I really haven't been able to go out and try on a bra, so I'm just wearing these and I'm honestly so happy. I have some that I don't like that I want to show you guys, and I don't use at all. I never use them, but they're here, and I want to show you guys the ones that I do use. So I got these off of Amazon, and you want to get the ones that have like a zipper in the front, just because it's going to be easier for you to put on and take off, because you really can't like lift your hands up too much, even though I was able to do that after surgery, but there's some people that have a hard time lifting their hands up. Okay, these are the bras that I recommend. Now these are a size I think these are a medium large. The material on these are so good. They're so stretchy. It's like a, what material is this? It's like a spandex, or it's a nylon. So, you know, you're gonna have enough room for all of your gauze and everything to go under here, and they're so comfortable. Honestly, I have so many of these zippered bras. Now I also got these from Amazon, and I don't recommend these. I don't know if they just don't fit me, maybe that's why, but they're Fruit of the Loom brand. They're like the type that you kind of like hook on, like it has like a little hook, so you hook them on. But these are not comfortable for me, like honestly. Look, you know what, I think it's just because they're just too small for me. These are a size 36, but they're just too small, and the material is not, you know, as stretchy as the other one were. So I really didn't like these, but I really like the other ones because they just stretch so much. Now this is one of the bras that I wear like every single day. I have a couple of these. I don't wear this one every single day, but this is the one that hooks on, and I like this one because you can wear this one, you know, out without it looking like you have a sports bra on, even though it kind of is kind of like a sports bra, but it's just a lot smaller. But it's just like a lot smaller. Has like lint. It just got out the washer. It has thinner like straps, so I really recommend that. Now the other thing that I recommend is for you to take either a zip up hoodie, or you know, something that zips up so that you won't be pulling your hands up and down. These are the kind of pajamas that I was living in for the time that I was here off work. The button, they're just like button down pajamas, and I also have this like button up dress that I love. I think I got this like at Ross or something. But yeah, you definitely want something that's easy to get in and out of, because it does kind of hurt on the sides. Now the pain that I felt after my breast reduction was not so much like pain, like ow. It was more like soreness. Like getting in and out of bed the first couple of days is extremely painful, but not so painful to the point when you're like crying, you know what I mean? It's like a manageable pain. Just take your pain medicine, drink a lot of liquid. Drink a lot of liquid because it'll really help with your healing. So I'm gonna show you guys my scars that I have now at 4 months post-op. I'm not gonna show you guys my nipple because yeah, I'm not gonna show you guys my nipple. I'm just gonna show you guys the scarring, because that's something that I got a lot of questions on. So I really wanted to show you guys the scars. So please click out of the video if you guys don't want to see my scars. I promise I won't get offended. And please do not comment anything bad or rude under in the comments. I will honestly just remove the comment and just block you. So no need for rudeness, you know, they're my scars, and I love my scars. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any comments, don't forget to comment them down below, or you can also send me a message on Instagram and I will respond right away. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful day and stay safe.